Just woke up. It's 12. We gotta get the fuck out of this hotel before they charge us again. It's toothpaste, not rope. The most important thing that you gotta do every single day you wake up after a night out in Vegas. These didn't even get us in anywhere anyway.
I'm waving my dick in the wind. I'm waving my dick in the wind. If it all goes right, I'll be in your arms tonight. But I'm waving my dick in the wind.
The verdict is in. That was a $250 blunt I smoked the other day that they fucking yelled at me for. $250 charge. Honestly, it's kind of embarrassing to admit this in the vlog, but I was so fucked up that I just started smoking in the room. I didn't even do it in the shower with the fucking with the water going. I was just doing it in my room like a goddamn idiot because I was so fucked up. So now I'm leaving Vegas and hopefully I can get back to being a normal human being. I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys, which is not something that I like to do. Normally I like to just completely lie to you guys, but this is my first time ever at Cracker Barrel. There's one like 20 minutes from where I grew up. Never actually been to it.
Are you trying to take a picture?
Yeah.
Do I need to smile?
I was actually just filming it.
Oh, the food. My bad.
Well, you're very, very nice as well.
Here you go, sweetheart. Let me sit this down. It's hot.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. Bam.
Thank you. We just pulled over on the side of the road, and I took a piss, and it's the craziest windstorm of my life. And I think a little bit of the piss might have got on my fucking face. So we fucking drove past the last gas station. I didn't notice it because I'm fucking stoned like a fucking idiot. And then we gotta turn around. We were gonna take a photo right here, but it's too windy. My tripod won't even fucking stand up, so I guess that's not gonna happen. I know Brandon wants a photo of himself in front of this fucking mountain so bad. Looking swaggy over there. What a fuck you.
Floats.
Okay, this spot is ridiculous. As soon as I saw this place, I started laughing, imagining Eddie Baker owning a fucking fast food place, which is something that I hope that Eddie Baker is able to do at some point in his life. I would like to see Eddie Baker probably just like own a fast food joint at some point. Weird hat Connor, this boy is a goner. Pull up drinking Monster. Yeah. I'm home. I'm finally home. I have about an hour and a half to get ready to interview Lucki X and then possibly OG Mako after that. And to be honest, I'm so like buzzing, I'm geeking off of fucking just seeing Carnage and like his way of life for real, like just made me realize like, yo, you have absolutely no room or reason to sit on your fucking laurels at all. Like I should be banging out podcasts and just, you know, and just in terms of the business stuff, it's just got me thinking so hard about what's gonna happen with this new store and shit. And I'm just 100,000% not afraid. I'm making it fucking happen this year. So I'm pretty fucking happy to get in there and do these two interviews. I just listened to so much fucking Lucki on the way here and listened to the Future album like a million times and then reviewed Danny Brown's old projects, even though he broke my heart and didn't call me back for the interview a couple weeks ago. It just kind of hit me that I'm tired as fuck. So also the Mako interview, if it had happened tonight, it would have happened way too late. So I'm just gonna go in there, bang out this Lucki X interview. I need to get a fucking burrito first. Might drink some more coffee. I'm gonna do that interview, catch up on some YouTube shit. I really wanna watch my vlog from last night since I don't know what the fuck I did in it, to be totally honest. I know that I left in a clip of me like coughing for like way too fucking long. So that's pretty funny. But gonna just go in here and get it in with Lucki real quick. I remember I used to be really paranoid when my biggest success was still the Come Up, the BMX website. And I was sort of paranoid because I just felt like, what if this is the best thing that I ever accomplished? Like, what if this is my biggest moment right here? And I no longer feel like that was the biggest thing that I created. I kind of feel like No Jumper now is becoming bigger in a way, which isn't to say that I don't still love BMX or don't love my BMX website. Of course, I fucking absolutely adore it. And we'll continue to make sure that it thrives and exists for the foreseeable future. But I can now say that I am not at all nervous in assuming that at some point in the future that me doing these interviews, which is probably like the thing that I'm most well known for at this point, that it will seem like a relatively minor thing in comparison to all the other shit that I am going to do on this earth. And I just wanted to tell you guys that I know that and that is going to happen. And then I'm really glad that you guys are all here along for the ride. I appreciate it. Lucki X interview complete.
Fuck you, Adam.
He's lying. We fuck with each other. We just had a really in-depth conversation for over an hour.
Everybody else.
It was pretty good. Like he's.
Oh, this for your YouTube. I mean, your YouTube thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, that's.
This is the vlog.
Yes, that's fire. Yes.
And what'd you guys think?
She was fly.
Did what I could. I thought it was fucking awesome. And we got the cat barricaded in here because he's not a fan of cats. So. Anybody who knows Lucki knows that he is a pretty prolific drug abuser in his songs. He quit doing Xans, but he was definitely drinking on some lean during that. And especially for me, somebody who's like currently becoming a sober person, I was definitely looking at him on the lean like, oh my God, that looks amazing. But nah, yeah, I'm getting back to business. I'm getting back to being a normal human being. I had a fun little Vegas bender, but I'm back on it. I am going to open a couple of packages right now. Do I look fat or not? I can't tell. I think it's just the beard is making me look fat. Also, look how fucking dope this narcotic shirt is. Shout out to Caleb. Caleb's gonna win in 2017. I'm coming in hot. I'm supporting fucking narcotic all the way. Ain't nobody cool too. Those are my other dudes that I'm fucking doing everything I can to help out this year. I'm gonna let my cat out of this prison that I created for him in the bathroom right now. I'm gonna open 2 packages right now for the vlog. Remember when I had like a really nice expensive camera that I was using for a few days there? What happened to that? Now I'm fucking all iPhoned out. Anyway, I'll be back on that camera soon. But first off, this company is spelled BERNQRUE Lifestyle. That is a weird word, but they're located in Sarasota, Florida. What the fuck? Homer Simpson Medusa Head Versace mouse pad. This is something I own now. I do not own a mouse, but I now own a mouse pad. I've always kind of wanted a mouse actually. It'd be kind of easy to edit with a mouse. This exists. In case you're interested in getting some Homer Simpson head stuff. Okay, these are pretty funny. I'm a huge Simpsons fan, so Homer with the tech. Or is it walk? I don't actually know. And Homer passed out with the fucking torch in his hand. That's pretty funny too. Yo, Adam, big fan of No Jumper. I enjoy all the interviews you do from clothing to music. I recently started a clothing brand called Advent Global, and this is our new collection. Check it out. I'd love to hear your opinion on it. If you like it, you can follow us at Advent Global on Instagram, also our website. This is where I live. This is kind of pretty, I guess, right? It's kind of cute. You get the idea. I'm gonna open one more because I'm kind of enjoying this. Hey Adam, my name is Fabian from @Crying Apparel. I'm a Canadian clothing designer and musician from Ottawa, Ontario. I'm a huge fan of No Jumper. I wanted to send you some clothing. You have a ton of fans up north. Bang, bang, blue Lamborghini. Bang, bang, plop. I got a blue Lamborghini. Fabian from Crying in the Crowd @Crying Apparel. Apparently he made this scarf, which is pretty cool. Never thought I'd get a scarf. Who's a rapper that's famous for wearing a lot of scarves? I don't really know, like French Montana, I feel like kind of is on the scarf wave. I honestly, is a scarf supposed to loop like this? Like it's a circle of fabric. I thought scarves were just one long piece. It turns out there are all kinds of different scarves out there, but this is cool. I don't know how do you wear this? What do I do? I don't know. These are the hats that he made that say "Cry Hard" on them. What the fuck is this? I'm so lost. I don't really, but I kind of love this. Like I kind of think this might be one of the best things I've ever seen. Cry hard, cry harder. Okay, I will be taking the scarf and the weird water, Clorox, etc. t-shirt. Thank you. I feel like the best thing that can happen to the podcast is when I'm really optimistic and happy and just loving life. And like tonight's podcast was a total example of that. Like I could easily have seen myself going into a podcast like that and being a little bit nervous because Lucki, you know, he's like younger kid, did a lot of lean and shit. So he's sort of like, you know, maybe a little bit harder for some people to have a conversation with. But I went into it just like, man, I don't give a fuck because I'm like fucking barely slept last night. I fucking been partying for a few days. I'm just feeling so good, so happy about life that I just went in there like excited as fuck to just have a conversation. Now I feel like it came out so much in the podcast. Like there was like moments where the two homies they brought with them where I could see them, like me and Lucki were getting so real with the conversations about drugs and shit that I just saw like his dudes like kind of like recoil like, whoa, like that got fucking real as fuck for a second. And I'm just like, I'm trying to keep this level of like confidence and happiness up because I really feel like traveling is so good for you as a person, because when you don't travel for a while, you start to like get that anxiety of being home and wanting to be comfortable and wanting everything to be your traditional way that you have things. And when I go out and fucking rage for a couple of days and completely just like live in a way that is like, I don't give a fuck about anything, I'm just going crazy. It's like getting that out of your system now and then, it just is like a reminder that like you're gonna be okay either way, and you don't have to fucking concern yourself with being comfortable and only, you know, balancing the amount of work that you take on, stuff like that. Like, so, I don't know why I let the podcast stress me out sometimes. I was saying to somebody the other day that I thought maybe I almost needed to like go to a hypnotist, because when I do the podcast, sometimes I get anxiety like leading up to the podcast when it's like a bigger guest. And I realize that that's normal because I just care so much about doing a good job, but it reaches a certain point where I feel like there's no reason for it. I shouldn't have any kind of anxiety before I have a conversation with anybody, even if it's somebody huge. I don't know. Somehow this weekend, just fucking going crazy for a few days sort of feels like it has had the effect that I was looking for. So I'm going to try to hold on to that. I'm going to try to really continue to be as creative and inspired with the podcast as possible, because that's the thing that got me here, and that's the thing that's going to keep fucking getting me where I'm going, to say the least.
I'm lost